Have you ever just stared at that box on your wall and wondered, what is actually going on in there? How does it take a hot, sticky room and make it feel like a cool paradise? Well, it's not magic, but it's pretty close. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain and find out how your air conditioner really works. You know that feeling, right? It's a blazing hot summer day, and inside your room, you just feel gross. Hot, sticky, and honestly, kind of grumpy. It's like the heat itself is just making everyone miserable. And you know why? It's because your room has been totally invaded. See, it's full of these invisible little troublemakers we're going to call grumpy heat globs. They're everywhere, and they are the reason your space is so uncomfortably warm. But don't you worry, because when the grumpy heat globs take over, a hero is ready to spring into action. It's time to meet our cool machine. That's right. Your air conditioner isn't just some boring appliance. It's a full-on, heat-gobbling hero. Its one and only mission is to hunt down every single one of those grumpy heat globs and get them out of your room for good. It's here to restore peace, comfort, and coolness to your world. So, how does our hero actually pull this off? What's its secret weapon? Well, it's got a pretty interesting trick up its sleeve, and it's something you might find familiar. Believe it or not, it sweats. Okay, think about how you cool down. When you get really hot, your body sweats, right? And as that sweat evaporates from your skin, it pulls heat away with it, making you feel cooler. Well, your AC does pretty much the exact same thing, but instead of skin, it uses a network of super cold pipes on the inside to sweat. So here's how that super sweat works. First, a special super cold liquid zips through all those pipes inside the AC. Then, as the warm air from your room gets pulled over them, that cold liquid acts like a sponge, soaking up all the heat. And here's the crucial part. As it absorbs all that heat, the liquid actually boils and turns into a gas, trapping those grumpy heat globs right inside it. All right, now that our hero has captured the heat, it's time for the great escape. Let's follow those grumpy heat globs on their one-way trip out of your room. The whole thing kicks off with a big whoosh. A fan inside your AC unit starts spinning, and it pulls in all that warm air from your room. And of course, riding along with that air are all our grumpy heat globs, getting sucked right into the hero's lair. Once inside, those heat globs come face to face with those icy cold pipes. The heat just can't resist. It immediately jumps from the warm air to that colder surface, getting stuck like a magnet. Zap! The heat is officially captured. Now that it's trapped inside that gas, the heat gets sent on a journey. It's zipped through a special kind of tunnel, a set of copper pipes, that leads all the way from the unit inside your room to the other half of the machine that's sitting just outside your house. And this is the grand finale. In that outside unit, a part called a compressor gives that gas a really, really big squeeze, forcing all that captured heat out. Then, another fan blows that hot air away. Poof! Blasting it out into the summer air right where it belongs. So, with the villain vanquished and kicked outside, what's the result of all this heroic, heat-moving work? Well, you finally get to enjoy your cool, comfy kingdom. With all those grumpy heat globs officially evicted, the air that gets blown back into your room is just wonderfully cool and refreshing. Your space goes from a hot, sticky mess to the perfect, comfortable kingdom for relaxing, reading, or just chilling out. So let's recap the master plan real quick. Your AC doesn't make cold air out of thin air. It's a heat mover. Think of it like a super efficient delivery service. It grabs the heat you don't want from inside your house, and its one and only job is to dump that heat outside. It just does this over and over and over again in one big, continuous cooling loop. And that leaves us with a final little thought to chew on. If an air conditioner's whole job is to move heat out of a room, how does a refrigerator use basically the same idea to keep heat from ever getting in? It's the same core concept, just with a totally different mission. Pretty cool, right? Something to think about.